be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Chesapeake Energy Arena in downtown OKC. Tonight, it's the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Portland Trailblazers. Our opening tip won by the Thunder as we get started in OKC. Here comes the screen. Down to 5 on the 24. A bad pass there. Blazers have it. Deep left corner. Lillard buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Has a chance? Not that time. Trailblazers take over. Dame rises. D's got it. Damian Lillard, 2 for 2. That's what you want. Alexander. Robert Covington with a piece.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Lillard. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
And a lot of folks last year, including myself, were surprised that Dame was named first-team All-NBA ahead of Russell Westbrook. Look, I love Dame's game, but come on, man. Russ averaged a triple-double for the second season in a row. Stop it.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open-look opportunities.
Damian Lillard, yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote.
Damian Lillard trying to cash in on a three-point play. Career 88% from the line. Free throws good for Lillard. The Blazers add one more to their total. Alexander. Screen coming. To Alexander. Enes Kanter able to recover with the block. Portland has the ball. Easy pass to the rim.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Enes Kanter swats it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Shot won't go. He has to create to get a better look.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
A pass stolen by Portland. Lillard.
Screen coming your way, screen coming your way. Watch that cutter.
To Covington.
You got it.
Fires the three, knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
To Horford. And that's going to be out of bounds off of Lillard. Alexander. Going to launch beyond the arc. Rebound comes to Kanter. To Lillard. Nothing going here on that drive. It's Lillard for two. Shot by Lillard, no good.
I got him. Here we go. Here we go. That's for you.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. It's Cantor with the board.
It's me. It's me. I got it.
To Lillard. Cantor. To Lillard. D's got it. Damian Lillard. He's now 5 for 6.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Now a whistle, and we're going to get a timeout from OKC as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Gilgeous-Alexander to Horford. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Lillard. Big finish. Full head of steam that time.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Here comes the screen. A drive, but he can't get it to go. It's Portland ball. From the outside, no good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Lillard. He made his first effort, but not that time. To Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander, keep an eye on this guy. Slams it down. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They looked lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
To Lillard. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Al Horford tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
OKC ball to Horford. Cruises inside for two.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit him where it hurts.
And strokes it.
It seems like yesterday I was rapping with this kid during the NBA pre-draft workout. He looked scrawny. Nobody knew if he could really make it. But the arrow continues to point straight up for Dame Lillard. Another terrific season. A first-time All-NBA first-team player. Tied for 4th in the league in scoring last year. This kid is no doubt about it. Dame time.
It's blocked.
You see, that's why you never give up on the play, Ed. You always stay in the game.
Reminiscent of LeBron on Iguodala. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Lillard. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Cashes in for two.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Knocked loose. Blazers have it. to Cantor. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
And it's Cantor. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 77% at the line. And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, bad pass there. Blazers have it. Lillard to Rodney Hood. Nice pass to get things going.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Oklahoma City ball. Gilgeous-Alexander to Hill. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Now the Blazers will use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Lillard to Covington. To Lillard. And he knocks it down. Jay, as key a move as you'll find in the NBA.
Ed, it is the new age triple threat. It does 2 things. Number 1, it creates distance in a hurry. Number 2, when you're stepping east to west while maintaining your dribble, which is a difference maker, it throws a defender off because now he's at your mercy and he's off balance.
And it just may be, Jay, the biggest threat late in the shot clock.
Especially if you add a hesitation to the move, or if you look at the rim, you'll most time have the defender jumping out of the shoes.
We wish defenders all the best in this game defending that. Nice finish at the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Gilgeous-Alexander. Here comes the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't connect from in close. To Anthony. Covington. Nothing going here on that drive. Justin Jackson. Huge block. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Damian Lillard, couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. First one, count it. Two for 2 on that trip. Hill across the timeline. Down a bundle. To Horford. There it is, Al Horford. 3 for 4. Good start.
Finally something goes their way. I don't think I need to tell you, but this has been a disaster of the first quarter. They just need somebody to get hot, and then they need to come together as a team and get a few stops.
To Lillard. Nothing going here on that drive. Lillard. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Trevor Ariza against the former first-rounder. Here's Jackson down low, and watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Hood to Lillard. Here comes the screen. Lillard for 2. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
The Thunder have the possession. A lot of contact. No whistle. Deep 3 at the buzzer. First quarter is complete with the Blazers in a comfortable spot. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Trailblazers with the basketball. Lillard. Hill. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
The jumper's off the mark. Hill into the front court. His guys down big. Shot from the lane won't go.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Lillard. To Rodney Hood. He gets it.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Mike Muscala snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Hood. Got it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Hill across the timeline. Looking to make something happen.
Big pick right there.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Curling inside. Down the lane. The shot won't fall. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw.
Here we go.
Gilgeous-Alexander. 4-3. Oh, who saw that coming?
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Lillard to Anthony. Lillard. Oh, good defense there. Thunder with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Gilgeous-Alexander. No good, and no foul. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still, you got to make that one.
Here comes the screen. Driving right to the basket. Ariza to the basket, but he can't get it to go. Anthony. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Here comes the screen. Knocked loose. Plays like that could turn a game around. He was hacked. They let it go. Dave rises, gets a look, can't hit. Another follow, still no good.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
And the finish at the rim.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Here comes the screen. Trevor Ariza matched up with Lillard. Popped out.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
To Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander forcing one there. Well defended. Scores from the post. The Thunder will use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. New blood coming in for both sides. Blazers come away with it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Damian Lillard at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. Oklahoma City's got it. To Horford. Oh, big finish at the rim.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Lillard. For 3. And Portland comes up with the rebound.
Good trap.
To Lillard. And count the basket.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Justin Jackson sizing up Collins. To Horford. There it is, Al Horford. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Lillard. Can't miss those. To Horford. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Al Horford has got 2 shots coming. Shoots it at 75% for his career. Nope, first one does not go. Misses the second as well. To Covington. Lillard. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
And you best believe that every one of those that goes in fills the confidence meter.
To Lillard. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Damian Lillard at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw's good for Lillard. The Blazers add 1 more to their total. Thunder with the basketball.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Sizing up the defense. George Hill. Fires the 3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Hill. Pass stolen by Portland.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Knocked loose. And he finishes at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Oh, a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Damian Lillard. Shot by Lillard, no good. To Horford. Slams it down. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Knocked loose. Lillard. Here comes the screen. To Lillard. Shot by Lillard, no good.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Thunder have it. Alexander, keep an eye on this guy. Slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Portland's got it. Al Horford with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down. We'll get a stoppage here. Timeout Portland, as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down. And scores.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Knocked loose. Blazers have it. To Anthony. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Lays it up and in.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Trailblazers take over. Horford. Nice pass to set things up.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
To Anthony. Yes, Carmelo Anthony. 2 of 4 now. Jay, mixed opinions with Carmelo Anthony. How will you remember his career?
Well, as of right now, he's a catch-and-shoot type player. But for me personally, Carmelo Anthony will go down as one of the greatest isolation players of all time. Back in his Denver days, his earlier New York Knicks days, there was nobody better in an isolated set than CA.
Horford. From the painted area, won't go down. Doesn't get the bounce. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Enes Kanter pins it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Time expires to end the first half with the Blazers in front.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. Trailblazers are up after 2 quarters. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Portland Trail Blazers. The Thunder are down at halftime and in need of some momentum. Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments. These are the guys getting buckets for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
First half stats. Player of the half.
Damian Lillard did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Horford rejects it. That's his third block this evening. Knocked loose. Blazers come away with it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
It's a big finish.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Enes Kanter sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Right down Broadway for the two. Defender has to pick him up.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Thunder with the basketball. All by himself, creates his own shot there.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
To Covington. It's Lillard for two. And a putback slam.
Not really known for attacking the glass, but I like that hustle. We need to see more of that.
No good, and no foul. To Covington. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Robert Covington trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 82%. Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead. OKC ball. Gilgeous-Alexander. From long range. Can't connect. It's no good. Take stock of the floor. To Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot from the lane won't go. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Lillard trying for a 40-point night, but it's off the mark. Layup goes down. Well done.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Lillard for two. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error. Nothing going here on that drive. Can't connect from inside. Lillard to Kanter. Lillard. Mike Muscala sends it away. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Thunder. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Down to 5 on the 24. Dame rises, and he hits.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
To Lillard. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
George Hill. won't go down. Portland has the ball. Lillard. Nice pass to set things up. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
That's no good. Lillard to Cantor. Good look that time, but off the mark. Horford to George Hill. The pass set it all up.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
Al Horford with a piece. Fourth this contest.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Lillard to Cantor. And it's Cantor. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now. Hill into the front court. His guys down big. Lets it fly from long range. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good. Big finish at the rim. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
I know I've seen this many times in various mixtapes. Add that one to the list, too.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
It's Portland ball. Rises for the slam.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Hill across the timeline. Down a bundle. Here comes the screen. To Hill. George Hill. He's 3 for 7.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Lillard on the drive, but he can't finish. Hill into the front court. Looking to make something happen. And Jay, they call the foul.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Anthony to Lillard. And the finish. Slam dunk. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a T.
To Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice pass to set things up. Beyond the arc for 3. Lillard the rebound. Trailblazers with the basketball. They go down low to Anthony. Couple of cracks at the line now.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
Carmelo Anthony, couple of free throws on the way. A career 81% free throw shooter. First try at the line, no good. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Alexander. Here's a chance from long range. First free throw is good. It's the second. One more coming. And he missed it. 2 for 3 on this trip. Portland's got it. Anthony. Surveys the floor to Lillard. Anthony. Shot clock. It's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Lillard shot. No good. A bad pass there. Blazers have it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
To Lillard. Gets a look. Can't hit.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
To Anthony. Trying to cash in. Anthony with a shot. That won't go. To Horford. Turns and slams it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
That's out. Last touch by Al Horford. So it remains Portland basketball. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Anthony. Damian Lillard. Shot by Lillard, no good. A pass stolen by Portland. Anthony to Lillard. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Horford. Throws it down.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Mike Muscala able to recover with the block. Ooh, 5 now.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
And look out.
And easy to get back on defense.
Trailblazers take over. Lillard gets to the basket and scores.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Nothing going here on that drive. Horford. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Anthony. Has a chance. Yes, Carmelo Anthony. 3 for 6 now.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim, short. Anthony to Lillard. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still, you got to make that one.
To Horford. A bad pass there. Blazers have it. Picked up by the Thunder. Off the iron. It came out.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Knocked loose. Blazers have it. Slam dunk. Deep three at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end with the Blazers in a comfortable spot. The Thunder have it to start the fourth quarter. They're looking up at a big margin. And that, Jay, shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Well, for them to have a chance to win, I'm glad they brought their A game in their backpacks here to the arena, but that's not enough. They need their A-plus game, and they need to execute down the stretch. You need to throw everything in the bag at them in order to win this game.
Thunder have it. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Lillard. The drive, right to the basket. From the painted area, won't go down. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
A pass stolen by Portland.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
Oh, whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Substitution being made in this one. Hood. And a chance coming up at the line.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. Oklahoma City ball. LosAngelesLakers knocked loose. Blazers come away with it.
Don't play scared now. Let's push the ball. Let's get this lead up.
It was right there. Horford to LosAngelesLakers. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high up the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Deep right corner, going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Knocked loose. Anthony picked up by Ariza. A bad pass there. Blazers have it. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Thunder. And the basket good at the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Lillard. Al Horford swats it. Incredible. 6 tonight.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Shot clock winding down. Good shot. No good. The monster stuff.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Portland has the ball. Anthony. Scores from the post.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
To Gilgeous-Alexander. 4-3. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at the line. Knocks down the first. Second of 3, no good. And he missed the free throw. 1 for 3 on that try. To Rodney Hood. Somehow finds a way to get it to go. Can't fault the D.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Now a whistle, and we're going to get a timeout from OKC as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Oh, he had it. To Covington. Won't go. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Lillard. Screen coming. It's Lillard for 2. Deep 2 there. Won't go. It's Portland ball. Lillard. Almost. Unlucky bounce. Missed a wide open look.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Damian Lillard at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Had a good look there, but it's no good. To Lillard. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Off the mark. Backcourt. Time to shuffle things up. Lillard to Cantor. And the rebound comes to OKC. Blazers have it. And his Cantor above the rim. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
And draws the foul.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose but really good habits to gain.
And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Knocked loose. Blazers come away with it. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
Anthony Simmons at the line for 2 shots. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. To Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3. That's off the side of the rim, short. To Cantor. Shot from the lane, won't go. A pass stolen by Portland. To Cantor. Rims out. Fires the 3. Off the mark. No good. To Covington. Robert Covington with the strong finish.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Gilgeous-Alexander from long range. Gilgeous-Alexander forcing one there. Well defended. Lets it fly from long range. Buries the 3.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
To Gilgeous-Alexander.
Hey, watch this screen left.
A bad pass there. Blazers have it. To Cantor. Second effort. Al Horford tips it. Make that 7. The Thunder have the possession. To the basket goes Jackson, but a shot won't fall. To Cantor. He was hacked. They let it go. Gilgeous-Alexander with a drop step. And the rebound taken in by the Blazers. Oh, they called the foul.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Anthony Simmons has got 2 shots coming. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh.
You bet, I got it.
It goes down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up.
He working for us.
To Cantor. Working hard on the glass. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Oklahoma City's got it. Alexander. Knocked loose. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Here comes the screen. Blazers have it.
That's all she wrote. Dribble it out.
Covington. Oh, nice find for the basket.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Gets it in the right corner. Five seconds to shoot. Trying to cash in. Hand in his face. Still hits. You don't see that very often.
Okay, look, not everything is going to make it into the scouting report.
Alexander to Horford. Beyond the arc for 3. He's going to keep shooting them, but he misses yet again. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Thunder, so possession stays with the Blazers. Driving right to the basket. In a flash, scores at the rim.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Now pass taken away by the Thunder.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
First one, count it. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. To Alexander. And a nice finish at the rim.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Had a chance, but it's no good. Now an intentional foul. Jay, I don't really see the logic behind this. It's a double-digit deficit. Anthony Simmons, a couple of free throws on the way. Right now shooting 62% in this one. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Here's a chance from long range. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's going to get 3 shots here. He's struggled so far. Off the mark on the first free throw. Missed the middle one. One more coming. Unfortunate. Missed all 3 at the line. It's the Trailblazers who get the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Blazers put one in the win column with a solid performance. They were very opportunistic on defense, and it earned them a bunch of steals. Those first turnovers made all of the difference. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Portland Trail Blazers. The Thunder didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup.
Game track. Steals. Player of the game.
Damian Lillard was aggressive today with his scoring, getting his points right at the basket. He put down a crazy number of dunks in today's matchup. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.